Howdy friends, family, YouTubers, shirkers, lurkers and everybody else. Just a quick little video following up on some of my experimentation with the audio in my helmet. I've already done this once before, but I got distracted during the editing process by somebody waffling in my ear and I lost all the footage. So we're going to try this again. The preliminary results were very good. I've changed the location of the microphone. I'm no longer putting it under the balaclava, which I've seen other YouTubers do. I actually mounted the little square magnetic plate that comes with the Mic Mini. I've taped it to the inside of the helmet in front of the mouth. This helmet's got quite a, you won't be able to see it if I turn it around. I'll turn some lights on in the hope that you can see in there. But I very much doubt that it's going to be of any use to you. But right in the front here, underneath the skirt, there's a big area that's empty. I've already got my mic in there for my comms, and I sort of figured that underneath the skirt it'd be fairly protected, so I've mounted the little magnetic plate in there, and I chucked the microphone in there and it hooked in there quite nicely. Seems to stay in there when I'm taking the helmet off and on fairly successfully. But more importantly, I found the results to be probably the best audio in my helmet that I've ever had. Still a little bit of wind noise, but thankfully the wind cancellation or the noise cancellation software on the camera cuts out most of it. As some of you are aware, I have grizzled several times about the noise from this helmet. It doesn't seem to matter. In fact, when the visor's up, I get less noise inside the helmet. But of course, you get wind noise on the microphone. You get it whistling occasionally. In the down position, I've tried it locked right down in place to bring it up against the seals and everything like that. It makes no difference. It's still noisy around the ear section, around the hinge area for some reason. But the mic doesn't pick that up because I've got it up on the maximum for noise cancellation. So yeah, so I'll take the bike out again. We're going to take the Suzuki out, just because I like riding it. And we'll redo the little bit of footage. I'll just go for a little jaunt around the block. So I'll suit up without further ado and I'll catch you back here shortly. Welcome back. Got most of my suit on, minus the pants. Not going far. May even drop into Bunnings on the way back. I want to pick up, because I've got the little magnetic plate that comes with the DJI Mic Mini. I want to call in and pick up a pack of small rare earth magnets. Well, the street's quite quiet. Wonder why. I spoke too soon. Okay, so this is 70k visor up. Now in certain conditions I do get a little bit of whistling around the visor with it up, which the microphone does pick up, but it's not doing it at the present time. And this is with the visor down at 70k as well. Possibly a little more muffled, but definitely, from what I heard previously, definitely a lot clearer than what it was when the mic was stuffed underneath my balaclava. So as I said before, I've mounted this in the very front chin piece, just above the chin skirt, with the windsock on, and I've turned the gain down to -6. I was using it on -4, but decided to turn it down a little bit more, and I may even go a bit further yet. So I'll just go for a little bit of a jaunt down into Orewa, back into Silverdale, I guess, to Bunnings, if I decide to go there on this particular trip. Unusual number plate, must be his height, 5'8". Unusual. Red Beach Road, for those of you that don't know the area. Retirement village. Very still conditions, so I'm picking out on the water will be very, very calm. This new set of traffic lights that they've stuck in here are a damned nuisance, just for a crossing. Get 20 cars stopped for one person. A little bit more so. Look how quickly that changed. little more regularly on a Saturday morning because all the Muppets are out doing their exercise, walking, all that type of thing. Arewa proper. Goodness, there's a lot of cars, quite a few cars parked in the surf club car park. Don't know what's going on there. Including a fire engine and an ambulance. Might have to lift this camera up just a couple of millimeters. I can't easily see the recording icon to tell whether it's on or off. So I might go through to Waiwara just so that we get a little bit of open road type speeds, just to see what this microphone does. Like all the boys are parked here for the brunch or lunch. Another CBR there, same as mine, but looked like it might have been the 650. This is the northern end of Orewa. short little jaunt up around the corner here, up over the hill down into Hatfields Beach. Hatfields Beach has become quite a popular place for all the freedom campers, especially in motorhomes rather than the camping vans. Interesting to see if the whistling or any wind noise has been reduced slightly. Just before we came out, I adjusted the windscreen extension, put a little fraction more angle on it, see if it could push the breeze up and over the top of the helmet. Doesn't feel any different, it still feels a little bit buffety. But we'll see how we go. There's some of the motorhomes that I alluded to. Not bus. Water's nice and calm. It's a lovely bay when the tide's in. It's such a flat beach that you got to walk for miles to get any depth to the water. So of course when the tide goes out a bloody long way. But yeah, I might just drop the gain a little wee bit more on the camera. I'm just watching the sound level indicator, and it's still going up quite high with the microphone being so close to the mouth. $60k through here is just a joke. Most of the open road is 80k in this area, but this section has been dropped down to 60k, and I'm at a bit of a loss to work out why. This whole area before the motorway went in used to be 100k, with the corner suggestions there like 45 and stuff like that. And it sees a hell of a lot less traffic now that the motorway's gone in. This was, apart from State Highway 16, which is way over the other side on the other coast, this was the only way to go north. So as you can imagine, truck and trailers and motorhomes and all that sort of thing sharing the road. And I don't recall it being a huge issue. So we'll turn right here into Waiwera. It's the lovely estuary. I've been kayaking up this estuary a couple of times taken the kayak out. Not really much to see along here now. They a short time ago they demolished what used to be the big attraction here, which used to be the Wairara hot pools, hugely popular. It was leased out, and there was an issue after a period of time with the leasee, and the place went into a state of disrepair, and the hope had always been that the original owners would take back the property and bring it back up to scratch and operate the attraction again, but unfortunately that wasn't to happen. Lovely area, water's nice and calm. So the decision was made. I don't know if it was a jack-up decision or what, but the decision was made to bulldoze the attraction, which was a crying shame. It was always hugely popular. So it's become quite a sleepy little hamlet now, without all the crowds. People from the other side of Auckland used to come up here to spend a day and an evening here. It was that popular. Families from all over Auckland used to come. Yesterday I discovered just how torquey the motor in these things is. I got to an intersection and thought I'd change down to first, when in actual fact I was still in third, and I took off from the lights in third, and no faltering, no complaints, no shuddering, no nothing. It just did it with, it just went about its business quietly. I was quite amazed at how much torque it has to be able to take off in third gear like that without any complaint. So I've got the visor partially cracked because I'm finding that this morning for some reason my glasses are fogging up. So I've got it cracked open, 2 clicks. Keep a bit of airflow over my glasses. Quite frustrating when wearing glasses. I don't know how that affects the noise levels or the sound quality. But while I'm on the open road, that's with it fully closed. I don't know if there's much of a difference. To me, listening to it, it sounds a little more muffled, and the noise around the helmet is considerably louder, as I've often complained about in the past with this helmet. So recently I've been just sort of cracking it open 1 click, and it seems to quieten down a little wee bit. But depending on how windy it gets, the visor starts shuddering around if it's a bit breezy. It seems okay at the moment. My original setup with the microphones was with a twin mic setup, one for the helmet and one for on the bike. I've always tried to gain a little bit more noise from the bike, or both of the bikes. It just makes the riding recording a little more interesting when you can hear the bike as well. But unfortunately both bikes are fairly quiet. The Honda has got the standard muffler on it, so understandably being the OEM muffler, it is quite quiet. And this has got a nice little sort of burble to it, but still relatively quiet compared to a lot of the cruisers you hear running around that make a hell of a racket. So both of them are a little bit too quiet to pick up on a helmet mic only. Oh, the Rolls Royce. Don't see many of them around. You see some of the Bentleys. Some friendly guys for a change. I got the nod from most of them. It doesn't really bother me, but I've never really understood the different factions not nodding or acknowledging any of the other factions. I mean, hell's bells, at the end of the day, we're all on two wheels. What does it matter? I mean, there's so much opposition to motorcyclists as far as some of our insurance costs and registration costs and all the dramas that we have to put up with. We should be a little more united instead of worrying about what type of bike somebody rides. Come on, little Tita. So that's our little quick jaunt out to Waiwera via Orewa. Orewa Estuary. Always looks nice with the tide in. So look at the traffic that builds up because of that one set of lights. I might just whip through to Bunnings and have a look at the range of these rare earth magnets. If they've got what I want, I may change the little DJI square magnetic plate that you get that comes with the microphone for attaching it to clothing and so forth. I might put one of the Bunnings magnets into the helmet, and because I know the DJI magnets are quite strong. Depends on the strength, of course, of the aftermarket ones that I buy. Extremely expensive to buy the original or copies of the original magnets. Even the aftermarket ones are a hell of a price. But I found online that Bunnings had packs of them of like half a dozen for about the same price, if not a little bit cheaper than copies of the original for one or two. And these packs have got 5 or 6. So I really can't work that out. But anyway. go, Grandad. I should have brought my little selfie stick so it would be easier to take you into Bunnings with me. Just keep missing neutral. It's unusual on this thing. We're going to miss the lights at this rate. Only just. They was all cut the corner here. Oh my God, look at them all. Incredibly popular. Bit of cramp in the leg. Almost gone. Might just put the gloves in the saddlebag. Just transferred the mic onto my jacket. We'll see how that goes. Right. Aisle 7 if I'm not mistaken. Back shortly, bike. Aisle 7. Where do they number the aisles? Down this way. 16, 15. Very busy here on Saturday morning. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm looking for aisle 7, bay 5. Is aisle 7. Rain jacket and paint set. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this side's all hinges. And all I see on this side is door lock sets, door handle sets. So I'm not sure. I'm sure it was aisle 7. This is all handles, doorbells. Window catches. Might have to ask somebody. Hello, how are you? Excellent. I'm sure when I was looking online, rare earth magnets packets were in aisle 7, bay 5, but I can't find anything that.
Magnets.
Yes.
Oops. Which ones are you looking for?
The rare earth ones. They're in little blister packs of normally 5 or 6 in a pack.
Sorry, it wasn't you.
Oh.
It was a glitch in the machine because it came up on hers. So it was. It's all fine. It wasn't you though.
Okay, so it was this.
It must have been that, yeah.
Oh.
Because she did it and it was fine.
Oh, okay.
Another happy customer.
I says, I don't know what's happening. I said, go down and see Alice. Let's try something else.
Try rare earth.
Yeah. Is it one
It's
word?
2 words.
Good.
And just see what comes up in next to that.
Nuts. Rare earth.
Yep.
Square. Those ones, adhesive,
They
magnets.
should all be in the same aisle, so if we can find an aisle in a bay area.
7, bay 5.
Yeah, that's where I was at. That was door sets, lock sets and stuff. 7, 1, 2.
It's here. Rare earth.
Magnetic catches. It must be in the same. Oh, here we go. Rare earth.
Yeah, that's them.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the word there for a rare earth magnet.
Oh, okay.
They're totally different to an ordinary magnet.
Neodymium.
Yes, these microphones
Yeah.
come with a little wee magnet on the back of them, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
can put them through on a t-shirt or something like that.
Yeah.
But I've currently got that little metal plate
Yeah.
magnet
Yeah.
mounted inside my helmet, so that I can put this mic inside the helmet.
Okay. So, you
So
can
I need some replacement
Oh,
ones
okay.
for clothing and
Yeah.
stuff. So
Oh, that's awesome.
see how they're all stuck together?
Yeah.
That is fantastic. Medium strength.
So they've got 5.
Yeah, we've
base
got-
ones. Anyway, I'll get back. and
All right,
serve some more
thank you
people.
very much
That's
for your
okay.
help. You've been marvellous. Thank you. Exactly what the doctor ordered. They are almost the same as, about the fraction bigger than the standard one. Ooh. So I guess it's just a case of choosing what sort of strength and size that I want. I thought I was going to be stuck with a round one, but these are looking fantastic. 10 pieces, I didn't really need 10 of them, but I guess it gives me a lot of options for mounting them in all sorts of places. But if you're going to get 10 for that price, it's better than getting 4 or 5 for that price. So yeah, it looks like what I could actually do is take the microphone and see how well it sticks. Ooh, that's a medium. I have no idea why it decided to turn off there. Might have been because I was fiddling with the microphone. Who knows? I'll put you down again, put this microphone on after having tried. Oh no, that's got it. After trying these magnets on the microphone, medium strength seems to work. So, down to the retail side, I think, and we'll go from there. Very busy. That's all right. I found what I want, and we're out of here. You think during the public times they'd put more counters on, but there you go. I don't think there's anything else I need from Bunnings while I'm here. And here we go. Follow instructions. I'm not very good at following instructions, but there you go. Swipe, savings. Approve. Very quick here. Processing. With a ferry serving. What the hell's that? Well, I'm very happy with that because online, and it meant getting one from overseas, whether it be through DJI or even Amazon or anything like that, it was like $25 for two, plus freight. So I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, we'll stick this camera back on the helmet, like so. And we'll go without sound for a short time because I'm going to stick the microphone back in the helmet. There. And helmet on. Back with me again. Why would someone bring a motorhome into here? Just get my glovies out. Close the bag up. Find some keys. That one. Glovies on. And we'll head home and see what some editing will do. Now traffic's going slow down around the roundabout. I can only imagine that if this plot of land right down the bottom here gets developed, how much congestion that's going to cause. Because there's still a bit of land down here. So I accomplished what I needed to. I've gotten killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, 3 birds with 1 stone. I got to have a ride on the bike, got to test out this microphone, and I got my magnets. So all good. So now you know, people, that if you use any of the DJI magnets that come with the mic sets for if you use them for mic mounting inside your helmet and you need replacements, Bunnings is the cheap way of doing it. And if they're carrying a decent selection of what's available, you may even be able to pick up, exactly like I have just done, the square ones that are just a fraction bigger than the original DJI magnets. Absolutely ecstatic that I've managed to do that so easily. I thought I was going to run into all sorts of problems trying to find the correct type of magnets, because a conventional magnet doesn't work. It has to be a rare earth magnet. I've got a special name for it, but I can't even pronounce it. I won't even attempt to. When we get home, I'll actually do a close-up of the packaging so you can see what they're called. Very happy. Snob. So there we have it, guys. That's the mic test. And a little bit of scenery, sightseeing, and a bit of shopping in the process. So we'll call it quits here, and I'll download this and see what the results are, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.